Episode 10, Where Are You? One of my quotes states, "All ships constantly drift whenever there is no one who's consciously aware at the helm." In order to get to your desired destination, you must first identify where you are currently. So ask yourself the question, where are you? Your life will answer that question. Always be truthful to yourself, no matter what. There are many people in the world who are not currently in the ideal state of mind they would like to be in. So don't be overly critical of yourself. Have you ever been in a room with someone and you were talking to them and you just felt within yourself that they had tuned out or they went into another place in their mind instead of being present in the space in which they were? Their bodies were still there with you, but the true inner being, the true self of that person had taken a trip somewhere. Perhaps they were reminiscing about a vacation they took. Perhaps they were meditating on a problem that they're facing. So that means your inner being is more powerful than your outer being. Your outer being meaning your flesh, the suit that we walk around in. Because in our inner being, we can instantly go somewhere 5,000 miles away or even 5 blocks away just by thinking. Do the same undesirable people continue to show up in your life? Ask yourself that question. Do the truth of the matter is that you're attracting these states of mind or people into your life. The best part of this is that you can do something about it today. Now is always the perfect time to make changes in your life. If you get in the habit of saying, "I will do it tomorrow," what you will find out is that tomorrow never gets here because we constantly change tomorrow into today. So always do things in the present, and you can always move within yourself sometimes quicker than you can move in the flesh. Now, where would rather be? Ask yourself that question. Where would you rather be? The best way to get to where you would rather be is to change your state of mind. How do you change your state of mind? You change your state of mind by visualizing where you would like to be and feeling yourself to be currently in that state with everything that may even accompany it. The sight, the smells, the sounds that would be made in that state, the people that you would be interactive with in that state. There's this quote by someone I heard some time ago, and it says, "I've seen my future and I've decided to live there." Where would you like to be again? Live there. You can live there in your mind. And wherever you can live in your mind, you will soon experience that in your life. If you can hold it long enough, if you continue to go back to it time and time again, you will experience it in your life. If you don't, give up. You can live in whatever state of mind you choose to live in. Increasing your awareness of your present state of mind will be extremely helpful and beneficial to you, because you will discover quickly whenever you get off track, and you can get yourself back on track again. Now, this process is known as mindfulness. Being mindful is simply being in the present moment. Mindful eating, mindful with your friends and your family. Being mindful, you can practice being mindful at work and not drifting off in your mind thinking about what you're going to do after the meeting or after work, or those problems that may be lingering in your mind. So you can practice mindfulness every single day of your life, and you can get better at it. You can strengthen that muscle, that mental muscle. And the more you strengthen it, the easier it becomes to utilize it effectively. Anytime you begin doing something for the first time, it could be difficult, but you must choose to stick with it because you want the desired result. So you keep the desired result in your frontlets before you, and you will imprint that thing, that experience within your subconscious mind. And that's what we really want to imprint our subconscious mind, to influence our subconscious mind. And once we influence our subconscious mind, it will bring to pass our desires, and we will experience it in our lives. I heard an interview with the legendary rapper, perhaps you've heard of him, in the movie star, LL Cool J. And he was talking about an experience or experiences when he was a kid, how he was verbally and physically abused. And he said the abuse was so traumatic to him that he lived on the inside of himself as a kid. No one taught him that. He just escaped that present dangerous and hazardous situation by going within himself. He said those things that are happening out there in his experience, in his life, can't get inside of here in his mind, his inner being, where all of his dreams come true. Now, he did this without any teachings. He just did it naturally because the situation that he was experiencing was just so traumatic that he just turned within himself. He didn't consume himself, but he turned within himself to protect himself, just like a turtle when they are faced with a dangerous situation. They stick their head into their shell and nobody could get to them. And there's a place within you that nobody can touch. And that's your true inner being. Nobody can touch that place. It belongs all to you. Always know that. Where are you? Are you in a place of despair? Or will you choose to move into a place in your imagination where all your dreams come true? The true genie in the bottle in your life is your imagination. In your imagination, all of your dreams come true. All of your desires that you truly wish come true. It never fails if you can just keep believing. know this lyrics to a song, "Don't stop believing. Hold on to that feeling." If you can just continue on without giving up. One of my favorite movies of all time is called The Shawshank Redemption. Perhaps you've heard of it. But I love this movie so much, and I don't know, I never understood why I loved the movie so much, but I guess it's a movie about redemption. But there's this one part in the movie where Andy Dufresne, he was one of the prisoners. He and Morgan Freeman were two of the main characters in this movie. And Andy locked the prison guard in the restroom. And he played music over the intercom of the prison so that all the inmates were able to hear it. And of course, this was against the rules. So he got sent to the hold or the hole for a period of time. After he got out of the hole, his friends asked him when they were sitting at lunch, I believe, was that stunt worth being in the hole for about 2 weeks? And he said it was the easiest time he ever did. And he had Mozart to keep him company. And after he said that, one of the guys asked him, said, "Did they let you take that record player down there?" And Andy said, "No, he is in here and here," while he was pointing to his mind and his heart. That's the beauty of music. They can't take that from you, Andy said. That's even so the beauty of your life. If you can get something within yourself, a theme going within yourself, whatever that theme is, whatever you want to accomplish, whatever it is, you get that theme within yourself and just constantly play it over and over and over again. No one could take that away from you, and it will manifest itself into your world, into your life. That's the one place that's absolutely untouchable by any human on earth. And that place is within you. For out of it flows the issues of life. So you must guard it and be vigilant over it. There's this quote by another unknown author. He says, "Be willing to walk away. Many who started with you won't finish with you." As you take your journey, sometimes or most of the times, you may walk alone. Sometimes you may begin with someone. But if they don't continue, why should that matter to you? You should just simply get in your mind, in your heart, and just fixate upon finishing until you see your desire. Never get caught up when someone else doesn't finish. There's this another quote by Ruth Fishel. She says, "When we relive old experiences, our bodies do not know whether they are happening now or in our minds. So our bodies respond as if it were now. Our bodies, our minds do not know the difference between real and imagined. Only your mind can set you free or deliver you from a certain situation. Your mind can do it for you. You must know that and continually hear that in order to believe that. There's something about the human experience. We have to constantly hear something over and over again before it really takes root within us and persuades us. We can have a common knowledge or working knowledge of something, but we really it really doesn't take root for some reason. We have to hear it more than once and continually hear it. So imagine if you just do that consciously, knowing that that needs to happen, how much more beneficial it will be for you. So continue your journey to be the best that you can be, and to continually cultivate your new mind creation.